He was a shliach of the Rebbe living in Northern California. In the last few years, last 10 years or so. And he was on an army base, United States Army base. And he was a chaplain, and he had a meeting with a general, with a major general of the United States Army who oversaw that army base to discuss the logistics of his work, the details of his work. This general was black man, he was African American. They were talking back and forth, and finally this general says to this rabbi, my great-grandmother was a Jew. So he says to this man, if your mother's mother was a Jew, you're Jewish as Moshe Rabbeinu. So the rabbi says to him, now that you found out that you're Jewish, you should do a Jewish act, a Ma'aseh Vayid. What do you suggest? You put on tefillin. What's tefillin? He told him what tefillin is, and the general said, no, that's too invasive for me. Wife of this general, who was also African American and wasn't Jewish, said, the rabbi says, you put on tefillin. So he took off his jacket and he rolled up his sleeves, he put a yarmulke on his head, and as soon as he started saying Shema Yisrael, he broke down into unbelievable sobs. He started to cry. Now imagine you're a goy who spent your whole life thinking that you're a goy, and some man goes over to you and he proves to you that you're a Jew and you put on tefillin. Why would you cry? He shocked himself. He couldn't believe his own reaction. So he starts to scream at the shliach, and he says to the shliach, why am I crying? This is meaningless to me. I'm putting on tefillin to please you, to please my wife. Why am I crying? And of course, what's the answer? The answer is a yid is a neshama.